Hey there, Sam Varnerin here with Snuggle with Sam, and welcome to day 4 of Sam-Soothe. Yesterday, we were talking about how to see yourself in the mirror in a way that you might not have before. Today, we're going to talk about how to coach yourself in a way that you might not have thought of. I personally really appreciate having my own coach. She's been with me through thick and thin for, oh my gosh, I'm talking almost 3 years now, more than 3 years now. She's wonderful and I love working with her. And a lot of the times when I work with her, she actually tells me that I'm a lot wiser than I realize, and she encourages me to find the answer for myself. So I'm going to walk you through what my coach, Stephanie Marino, had taught me. When you have something in your mind you're not really sure how to move forward with, and you have some competency with it, but you're not really sure what the right direction is, this is really useful for that. So I invite you to think about something that might be going on. If you are feeling a lot of pressure, a lot of loneliness, if you have a question about how you're living right now, how you're showing up right now, how you're showing up today. Just think of one thing. We don't need to go crazy. You can do this several times. But for now, for the purpose of this exercise, I encourage you to do it just once. Pick one question. And with that, I'm also going to encourage you to put that question aside for a moment, but keep it in your mind as you think. Is there someone in your life that really, really, really values your opinion, that looks up to you, that you really love, that you really care about, and you want the best for them? Now, I want you to think of that person and think, if that person came to you and asked you the same exact thing that you're asking yourself right now, and they tell you, you're the best person I know that could give me some kind of answer, or at least point me in the right direction, what should I do? As you have this in your mind, to take out your phone, record yourself giving that answer to them. What can you say to them that even if you don't know all the answers, you can at least give the most compassionate answer that helps lead them in the right direction that you possibly can? I want to discourage you to move away from telling them exactly what to do and instead move in the direction of empowering them themselves to move forward. Give them a little bit of direction, but for the most part, it's mostly you empowering them and knowing that they really value what you have to say. What you say can change their life forever. I want you to pause this video and do that right now before you move forward. I will wait for you. You might have had some intense things come up as you were giving that share. There may have been pieces that were not that actually helpful, but you were fumbling around and trying to do your best, but you thought you sounded at least like you could help them somehow, or at least empower them. So now, what I want you to do is, you probably guessed it, play the recording. Because that recording is now the message for you. It is no longer about them, because this is what's on your mind. This is what matters to you, and the words that you would use for somebody else is the words that you can follow for yourself as well. I find for me that trying to find advice for myself is actually really hard, but as soon as I frame it for somebody else that I want to help, the words are so easy to come across, and the words that I have for somebody else to really guide their life, I look back and I'm like, shit, I should have done this myself. We need that reminder that what we preach, we should also follow. And this is a really good exercise to help us remember that. I hope you got value out of this video, and I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. It's basically frosting in between two muffin tops. It's like the most unhealthy thing you could possibly have, but it's so good. Oh, I'm a happy Sam.